Hi guys. I just woke up and I woke up to 50,000 messages of my entire dorm building saying there's a lot of crickets outside. And I was like, okay, like you guys are so dramatic. And I'm literally so grossed out right now. I get out of my bed. There's like 5 crickets walking in my room. Well, not walking, jumping in my room. I open my restroom door. There's a cricket chilling in there. And the worst part, like you can just hear them everywhere and it's pissing me off. And like I walk out and there's like 50 crickets in my living room. Can you hear them? Oh, they're so nasty. Well, what I did is I called my father because I freaked out, and my roommate's not here and she can't help me kill them because I'm not scared of the insects. I just think they're disgusting. So like I'm not scared to kill them, but like I know she'll like not exaggerate like I am. And I'm over here yelling and like, oh, they're just huge. Like I promise they're like this big. Like look at this big. And like I call my mom and well, they end up telling me that it's cricket season. What the hell is cricket season? I didn't have to deal with this issue last year. But look, I know you guys probably think I'm being dramatic. I promise I'm not being dramatic. Hold on. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like outside, and I'll show you guys. Well, my living room's a mess because I freaked out and I moved everything. And let me just show you. Let me just show you how many crickets there is in here right now. Okay, this is what my living room looks like right now. Yeah, you see all that? Those are all crickets. Look, there's some right there. You walk over here. There's one little fella right there. There's some under the refrigerator, and I know that because there was like 5 of them right there, and I started spraying them with bug killer. I'm like, you can't. Okay, I did this mess. I freaked out and I did that mess. I don't know what's going on in my roommate's room. I don't want to open it. I'm gonna freak out. And then, let me show you this. Look at all that. Look. And then, I don't know if you guys can't tell, but look it. They're all in the window. Look, they're up there too. And I just got those down. There was a whole row of them up down. Oh my gosh, you're disgusting. Why are you in here? Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out. I'm being serious when I say I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Why there's 10 million crickets in here. And look, let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Why? What's going on? I need my roommate to be here so she can help me fix this problem. And I have somewhere to be, and like, how am I gonna get out? How am I gonna get out with I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, like one is fine. I could have just let it be, but oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I really am. I could have just let one be. What is that? What was that? Ew, like you can hear them jumping on my door. You guys hear that, right? Like you guys hear how annoying they're being right now? I've never cared about crickets, but after this, I think they've become one of my fears. Ah! Sorry. I'm scared. Dude! Oh! It's alright. Don't. No. You're gonna die. Ah! Get out! Oh my gosh, it went under there, which means if I move this, there's some in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys tell me if there's some in there because I'm gonna freak out. Is there? Ew, it's messy. Sorry about that. I was right. Look at them. Look at all those. Ew, 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 ew. Dude, don't go to the movies. Oh my gosh. I can't with this. I can't, brother. Today's been a pretty terrible day. First, it started with the crickets. I come to the doctor to get my ear infection checked, and they end up withdrawing. I can't speak. They end up withdrawing blood. Look at my arm. Hey guys. I've had such a bad day. Oh my gosh. I know I'm literally dramatic. I know dramatic's like my middle name. I know, because Jasmine tells me all the freaking time that I'm so dramatic, and so does my mom. But so I have an ear infection. I'm sure I've said that like 30 times already, but I have an ear infection. So I had to go to an urgent care on Friday, which is when I was doing the challenge, the only eating orange and black foods. And like the pain was so unbearable, and like I have a good pain tolerance. Like I'm not really in pain a lot, but the pain was just so bad I started crying. And I'm not a crier either. I don't cry. So I started crying because how much like it was hurting me. So I went and I got antibiotics or whatever. But I already had an appointment with my main doctor, and I went there, and well, he said I still have a really bad ear infection, so he gave me ear drops. So I'm here outside of Walmart, and I called my dad, like telling him that I had to get blood withdrawn for something else that I had to do. And like everybody that knows me knows I can't see blood. Like I'll faint. I'll literally faint. I can't see it. I just can't. I really can't with blood. And like the lady was even like, I was sitting down and I was like praying. I was like, please, like I don't want to die today. Like please, I don't want to die today. And the lady was like, are you okay? And I was gonna be like, no, I've had a rough morning. There's crickets everywhere in my room. Like, oh, I was about to tell her that, but I was like, oh, it's better if I don't scare her and show her like my true colors. So I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? And she's like, why are you turning white? And I was like, no. I was like, honestly, I can't see blood. Like just knowing that you're about to take blood out of me, like I feel like I'm about to faint. Like I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing the light. I literally told her that, and she was like, get up. And I was like, why? Where are you taking me? And she was like, no, we're taking you to so you can lay down. And I was like, I'm fine, I won't look. And she's like, no, like she was like, what did she say? Oh, she was like, no, like you're gonna faint. And I was like, okay. I was like, you're right, I fainted last time you guys took out blood. And she's like, you fainted here? And I was like, yeah, I did. I fainted in the restroom. And she was like, oh my gosh. She's like, no, like you have to let us know. Anyways, you guys probably don't care, but I wanted to tell you. So I was like laying down, and she was talking about the whole cricket situation, and I was like venting to her about how I woke up this morning and there was 30 crickets in my bedroom and like 50 in the living room. And like, yeah, she was such a good listener. And like, well, now I'm outside of Walmart waiting to see like when my medication's gonna be ready. But I called my dad and I told him I hadn't had breakfast, and I was like, I'm gonna go back to my dorm and have cereal because I don't want to spend money. And he was like, you're gonna get grossed out, like just get something and don't eat there. And I was like, you know what, Dad, you might be right. So I got a McGriddle from McDonald's. That's the only thing that I don't think is gross, the breakfast from McDonald's. But yeah, I'm honestly really scared to go back and see like what's going on. Cause oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys. I was actually on the phone with Jasmine. Well, I woke her up because I was freaking out, and she was being mean, like the usual, you know, that's literally what she is. But she was being mean, and she's like, you're so dramatic. And she was half asleep, and I was like, help me. And I was on the phone with her, and I was like, look, like I'm not being dramatic. You guys saw that picture. You guys saw the picture of how I look like in front of my door. Well, that wasn't my door, that was somebody else's door, but mine looked exactly the same. And I was like, look, like I have to go to a doctor's appointment and I won't be able to get out. Like all these bugs are gonna jump on me. That's so gross. And she was like, oh, you're so dramatic. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not, like I'm being serious right now. And I like opened the door and all these crickets like jumped to me and I like start yelling and like I noticed that like somebody's outside and I was like, oh great. And I just embarrassed myself. It's like because I have cute neighbors that live in front of me and I hope they never see this. Oh god, I really hope they never see this. Anyways, they're cute. So like they're like, I don't know what they were doing. Oh, they were sweeping and like I see him like right in front of my door and I was like, oh my gosh, he's sweeping the crickets for me. So like he was like taking all the crickets out of the front for me and I was like, oh, he's so sweet. What the hell is this? That's my room. Putting Clorox, Fabuloso, and Lysol. And I'm putting it all in a bucket and I'm just gonna throw it at them. They're gonna die. They have to die. There's a bunch. Oh, this is disgusting. I feel like a witch, like mixing my brew. That's so nice. These are all crickets. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go up there real quick and put mine in my room. Okay. Do you see all that? Those are all crickets. I don't even want to go upstairs. I don't think you have any up there. It's 1 in the morning and I can't go to sleep because the crickets are just hitting my window and there's 2 crickets under my bed. I didn't feel like getting them out. Like they're just gonna spend the night with me. This is just getting out of control and I had a rough day and oh well.